Oi, oi, it is the 16th of February. Tomorrow's the 17th of February. That is the end of the video. I've given you some dates. No, it's another All My Bets video. I am away for the weekend, shutting myself away from the world to do a bit of work. You might hear a bit of an echo. Don't know what the audio sounds like, but wee Madry in hand. So, quick update from last week's, episode. We had 200 quid worth of outlay, £617.50 back, so 415.50 profit, 208% return on investment. That puts the rolling profit to £690.12, 16.5% return on investment since I've been doing these videos. So we've got quite a few quid going out this weekend. Try and keep it as quick as I can because there are multiple bets in here. There's a total of £457.25 going out. So, geez, let's hope we get some luck, right? I'm doing it slightly differently. Normally I'd use StreamYard and I'd pull the stills up so it's easier for me to do it, but I've listed it down and I'll talk you through what I've done. So, You Wear It Well would have been a bet last weekend. Of course, the meeting was cancelled. I had a ton on her at 4 to 5. She's had an extra week's preparation, right? So I've actually bet not 4 to 5, 8 to 11. I would have liked a little bit bigger, to be honest with you, but not to be too greedy. And not just to force the bet out, but like I said, I'm away for the weekend. I've had 125 on her, right, at 8 to 11, so it returns 215, so it's £90 back. If I was looking to play it on the exchange, I'd probably put it in about 1.84 to try and make 100, so for the sake of a tenner, yes, it is percentage difference, but like I say, shut myself away for the weekend, is what it is. So 125 when You Wear It Well, returns 215, I think she's good, I think she wins that. 150 at Ascot, Apple away, I've had £50 win at 13 to 8, again, I think she's good, I think she wins that. I know the trainers suggested that going right-handed might be a bit of a concern, but I thought she was better right-handed at Leicester. Ascot is a bit of a niche track though. I just think she's too big a price. Yes, she's on the drift. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with £50 there. 132.25 that would return. Then in the 225 rare edition, I've had £25 each way in total. I've had two £12.50 each way bets, right? I actually thought with the first one that I put on, I'd had 25 each way. I hadn't. So I bet the first one at 6 to 1, and the second one's at 11 to 2. It is each way 5 places. I felt like it was a sensible thing to do with him because he can travel and not do too much. So 222.50, £222.50 would come back if he wins, and then cover a bit like more than the stake if he places. But I've also bet bad in that race. I think he's got a chance, and I could see him being supported. So I've had £12.50 each way on him at 8 to 1. See, that was green, £145 I get back from that. Then over at Haydock, I have had £25 on red risk at 7 to 2, £112.50 that returns. I do respect Botox House. I don't like him in headgear though. I don't really rate Butch, and I don't think there was much between red risk and Botox has at the start of the season. And it's enough with the bad ground to make me think that red risk is probably it is a play at the price. So we back red risk, obviously. The 3 o'clock at Ascot, talked about this one on the Rant and Racing as well, talked about Victorino. So this is a bet that I've done in the week. Kill me if you want. £25 win at 8 to 1, 225 that will return. Obviously it's about 7 to 2 poke now. I've got some money on this horse going into some horses at Cheltenham as well, but this is an All My Bets video for Saturday, right? We can talk about them. I will consolidate all my muggy stuff into Cheltenham type bets for you anyway. I've also bet Rapper in the 3 o'clock because why wouldn't I be betting Rapper? Extended places on that horse, £12.50 each way, returns £370. I managed to get 23 to 1 for extra places. Can't remember when it goes up to, maybe 5, maybe 4. Anyway, back Rapper, bit of a punt. And I also took a win dart on Shamblu because I put him up when he ran over 2 mile 4, ran really well, stepping up in trip. The cheap pieces seemed to work first time. I'm hoping not hoping, but they could work again, couldn't they? So I had 18.75, which would be typically like 0.75 of a point for me, and £25 a better, and I at 6 to 1. So just three selections, just 3 selections in the 3 o'clock at Ascot. 2 of them are just win darts. And obviously the Rapper bet is a bit of an each way scummy one. We're having a go with that. So 131.25 I'd get back if Shamblu came in. Fullback and Yeah Man are the 2 that I've bet in the 3.15 at Haydock. Now, Yeah Man, I've had £12.50 each way at 8 to 1. Again, has been well supported in the market. Felt like it was probably an obvious shortener, but I think he's run behind Victorino looks quite good. Whether he really wants that much of a test and bad ground at Haydock, I don't know. He's run on heavy ground before, albeit behind Impervious over 2 miles, so wouldn't read too much into that, but it's going to be a proper test at it. Anyway, returns £145. And then fullback, I do like this horse. The run in the Fleur de Lis was obviously 4 something. I've had a strange amount for me because normally I'd have £6.25 each way if I'm doing my scummy little cheap ones that everyone tells me off for. But I actually had £6.75 each way because I did an account runner. So I got £13.50 is the stake, £280 80 back on fullback. It is an each way play, very punty, but I thought he was overpriced, to be honest with you. Ahoy Senor in the 336. Step back and trip. You might think the horse is a bit of a boaty one, isn't he? But he's been running well 4 distances. I think he goes all right-handed. I mean, he goes okay both ways round, doesn't he? Just thought there's a bit too much of a price discrepancy, especially with how he did L'Homme Pressé at Aintree after the Cheltenham run. I'm not saying the Fleur de Lis run was bad, because it was a good performance from a big layoff, but he got £4 for Protector. He didn't really put any distance clear from him, did he? So I just thought the price would bet him again. He shortened up, so it is what it is. £162.50. I get that from him. And then the 450 at Wincanton. Lots of you will remember earlier in the season, I had a good bet on Zonda each way. He came fourth, ruined me, didn't he? But he's probably like the price that he should be, 5-2. I was hoping for a bit bigger so I could have a scummy each way, but I won't be. I've had £50 win on him at 5-2, returns £175. So we're going to need a bit of luck this weekend. Probably need a lot of luck, but £457.25 has gone out. Fingers crossed we get a bit of a result somewhere within there. Let me know in the comments the ones that you fancy. Make sure you do like the video because that's nice, isn't it? And make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you see when these videos come up. Lots of Cheltenham content coming. That's what I'm working away for. Really do appreciate your guys' support. Hope you go well this weekend. I have obviously outlaid quite a bit, spread across quite a few races. It is more of a punty weekend than it would have been potentially last weekend. And what I mean by punty is not in a good way that it's more of a chance to have good punts. It is a bit more risky, but a lot of them are factored into the prices, right? Yes, I have backed to the first 2 that are shortish price favourites, so we'd hope for some sort of draw from them. But at the ones that are bigger prices after, you think of it in percentage terms, we could get through and, you know, struggle to get more than a couple of winners on the Saturday. But we'll see how we go. Fingers crossed we do better than that, and I'll update you with my profit and loss next week. Do it on Ranting and Racing as well, which will be Monday, which is a viewers special as well. So we've got 3 people that put their name in the hat that will be on there. So that'll be an interesting one. More Cheltenham focused. And yeah, let's wrap it up. So be lucky, go well, and I'll speak to you soon.